Lithium is another element that's seen a surge in demand on the back of the battery revolution. Lithium Australia is a processing technology company with one of its major projects in Germany. The company has also been working on a lithium-ion cathode production facility in Brisbane. To talk more about its most recent milestone, I'm joined by Lithium Australia's Managing Director, Adrian Griffin. Adrian, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks very much, Emily.
Now, you've just announced the first production from your R&D facility in Brisbane, which you call VSPC, or previously the Very Small Particle Company. Tell us a bit more about that.
The Very Small Particle Company was implemented about 14 years ago. There's been 14 years and $30 million on research to produce what we believe to be some of the most advanced cathode materials in the world.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about what you're producing out of there and why it's important and what uses it has.
Well, the material we're producing is primarily lithium iron phosphate, and that is a precursor to the production of cathodes. It is produced in the form of a powder, and one of the critical aspects with respect to the production of that material is the size. And you can guess by the name of the company, the Very Small Particle Company, it's capable of producing that material at much finer size than anyone else can, which gives batteries far superior performance.
And are there many other facilities that can produce these high-end cathode materials?
As far as I'm aware, in Australia, on a pilot scale, we're the only producer.
And now tell us a little bit about your project in Germany. What's the latest that's happening in there?
The project in Germany is in Saxony. It's a mothball tin mine. We've been drilling that. We will have some further results in the very near future, but we believe that that can be a standalone lithium producer, and it is capable of having most of its operating costs recovered by the production of tin. So it's a very interesting situation which sits right on the doorstep of the EV industry in Europe.
Absolutely. Changing tack a little bit now, we've heard a lot about the concept of Lithium Valley in WA. What's your view on this concept?
Lithium Valley is a fantastic concept that we fully endorse. And very recently there was this report produced by Regional Development Australia, and that outlines a plan for the development of Lithium Valley right here in Western Australia. Now, what is Lithium Valley? It's a plan to produce value-added products from lithium and other battery materials. At the moment, Western Australia achieves a value of only about 0.5% of the whole value chain, and that value chain at the moment is worth over $200 billion, and within a few years is likely to be 10 times that. So Lithium Valley is designed to get Western Australia away from the mentality of being a quarry and produce value-added products for the battery industry. That's supported very heavily by the state government and also by the Lithium and Energy Materials Consortium, which is to a large extent private enterprise advising the government on what should be done.
And how does this dovetail with your project that you have in Saxony in Germany?
Well, it's a very interesting situation in that we believe quite strongly that the federal government needs to step in and provide assistance to the research and development that's required to implement Lithium Valley. The federal government, of course, recently at their budget reduced the rebates from open-ended to a cap of $4 million per annum, whereas in Germany, through the German government or through the EU, you can get up to 60% funding on R&D, and in terms of capital investment, you can get grants up to 30% of the value of your project and the outstanding amount of 70% through loans from the government. That really gives us an option. We can establish here in Australia, which we'd like to do, or we've got the option of doing the same thing in Germany.
Value add is the way forward. Adrian Griffin, thank you very much for your time today. We'll leave it there.
Thank you.